Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got this dope episode, man. I did this interview with Gutta, and dropping it now, man. Y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think. We talked, the song was Beef. We talk his history, you know, him coming out of prison, him doing something totally different now that's changing lives. You feel me? So we get into it on this episode, man. Y'all definitely need to share this on y'all Facebook and Twitter. But it's definitely the Cloud Chaser. This the official channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show love. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely smack that like. You dig? And let's get to it, man. C Gutta, man. RP Biggie Smalls, man. The notorious B.I.G. Today's March 9th. Let them know.
I was born in New York. I wasn't born in Brooklyn. I was born in the city. But I moved to Mississippi, and then I came back to New York when I was 15. I came back to Brooklyn.
Got you. So, like, what was your upbringing, bro? Like, what was you doing around that time? So, you said you was from New York to Mississippi?
Yeah, I moved to Mississippi when I was like 5. The year I turned 5, we moved down there. And I went to public school and junior high school and my freshman year in high school. And then I came back. So when I came back, crack had just hit the year prior. It was hectic, bro.
Yeah, like tell us about it. Like coming from, Mississippi. I'm sure they had whatever they had going on down there, but then you come to Brooklyn, New York, fast pace. Like, was it a culture shock for you quick or what?
I definitely was green. I definitely was green when I got back. But I had been coming back, I had been coming back on and off, my family's from New York, so I don't have any family in Mississippi, so I was coming back, but living there and visiting is two different things because I'm only there for a couple months. Living there the whole year is different. It's a whole different animal. I was like, I was like kind of happy-go-lucky kid. Brooklyn changed that shit quick.
Got you. So tell me about it. Like, so the next, you 15 years old. What's going on in the next 5 years, from 15 to 20?
15 to 20. I played sports for my school, but at the same time we was going out, going to Midtown, digging pockets, might snatch diamonds, run in the store and snatch clothes. We called it steaming at that time. So yeah, we was, I just got gradually introduced to the street.
I love parties.
So, and by 20, by 20, I was already in prison.
I got you. So, like, what you saying, like running in the store, clothes, was it like similar to what the low lives was doing back then?
Yeah, I mean, low lives was the low lives, but they weren't the only people doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
You might get a bunch of Brownsville niggas, a bunch of Bed-Stuy niggas, a bunch of Coney Island niggas, a bunch of Flatbush niggas, that was just one clique. You got a bunch of dudes in one borough. Because we the largest borough. We got the biggest population. So, that's a lot of dudes.
Got you. So, like, with the notorious B.I.G., you said, like, is that like on the famous song, like when he was talking about you, and as well as like in the movie when someone had went upstate for him and so he can pursue his music career? Was that you?
Nah, the one that caught the gun case, that's my co-defendant. That's D-Rock. Like That's Me he's talking about in songs. You know, I met Big when I was like, when the year I came back, I met him in a playing Centipede. You know what I'm saying? And then that next year, like I punched some dude in the face for him. And then he started calling me his cousin. I didn't know like he was calling me his cousin until like a couple months later. You know, I'm older than him, 3 years older than him. So, you know, I'm playing ball and doing what I'm doing. Then I come back, you know. And then after that, you know, once he said that, I held it like, it's, you know, you stuck with a responsibility. Not stuck with it because that's my little man at the time. But then it just turned to something deeper. Feel me? Like, you know, once he said he my cousin, I got to hold him down.
No, I got you.
So, and you know, it's strange because he was always bigger than me. So, I mean,
So what was he like? What was he like? Like, you know, it's a lot of people they say stories about him. Like, I'm not sure if you agree with him, but like, you know, you knowing him at that age and then, you know, growing with him, like, what was he like? What type of person was he?
I mean, all of us is jokesters, bro. Like, you know, all the tough shit and we doing what we was doing. That's just part of, you know, what was going on in the streets. But that didn't, you know, necessarily mean that we just was running around on some school face shit all day. You know, for the most part, all of us just crack jokes all day. We smoke weed, we crack jokes, watch dumbass cartoons, and sold drugs. You know, we ain't had no guidance, bro. So you just imagine a dude that's, you know, 16, 17, 18, don't have no guidance. His mom's, he know when his moms come home and all of that. You gonna time it. So, you know, we was just doing a lot of bullshit.
Was he the only one that was talking about rap during that time, like pursuing a rap career, or did that just fall on his lap and fall like, you know, came out of nowhere?
Nah, Big was always rapping. Big was his first joint was MC Quest. It was Christopher Wilde or something. I don't even know what the EST that shit was like 30 some years ago, bro. Feel me? But yeah, Big always was rapping. Since he was, I say, since I met him, he was rapping. But he was shy with it. At least around me. Like I ain't really hear Big rap to me till we started hustling. And that was 88.
I got you. So did like him starting to rap, did anybody else like inside y'all crew wanted to rap too, or it was just him at the time?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. It's the 80s, bro. Like we like rap kids. Everybody want to rap. Everybody want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's like everybody, you know, everybody tries something out. I played sports, so once I saw Big was better than me, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, when somebody is 3 years younger than you and he way better than you, I knew that wasn't my lane. So I stuck to playing basketball. But you know, obviously that wasn't my lane because the nigga started doing other shit and getting locked up.
Right. So like his success in you, like prior to you going to jail, was he already signed or did that happen after you got incarcerated?
Big got signed. Well, he got the unsigned hype shit after I came home from my first bid. I did 2 years. That was 90. I came home November 91 and got locked back up March 92. So he didn't actually get signed to after I got locked up, but he got the unsigned hype shit. And he was in the source before I got locked. Well, I was locked up, but he had took the pictures and the photo shoot and all that.
Got you. So what was it like? You know, young kid, you know, you never been to jail before at that time, right? And then you hit Rikers Island. How was that?
Nah, I have been, like I said, bro. I was getting in trouble. You know, I was getting in trouble. So by the time I got locked up in 90, that was like the final, you know, all the getting bailed out and all that shit was over. Get remand, you don't get no bail. So you just got to sit and fight your case. Because I had ran from 2 cases. Not really ran, but I just wasn't going back to court. So when I finally got caught, they remanded me and dubbed, you know, they dubbed the bail. I couldn't get no bail this time. So I had to stay in, fight the case. I ended up taking 2 years. Well, I took a 1.5 to 4.5 and ended up doing 2 years. Then when I came home, Big was out of town. Big was hustling in North Carolina. So, you know, but not when I first came home. Like when I first came home, he was on the block. I came out the train station, he was right there. Him and my man Cheek Delvet. Mm-hmm. He had my burn in the crib. I got the burn. We went to the weed spot. That's the very first thing I did when I came home in 91.
Gotcha.
See, Gutta was
so like
before we get into
you know, you explaining how you helping the youth. I'm gonna open the floor up for a Q&A so people can get some questions asked, and we'll talk about how you helping the youth in just a second. Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. This is King Yo. I want to know what you knowing Big personally and knowing how he moved and stuff like that. If he was still alive to this day, what do you think, in your opinion, what do you think he would be doing? Like rapping or managing or
Big is still being tied to the industry some way. I think he would still be writing something. I don't think he'll be rapping no more though.
okay.
Big ghostwriting something. Because Big just like, or he'll be doing, you know, drop a song here and there, some shit that he like.
Now,
I think that's just the artisan people. You know what I mean?
right. Now with him, okay, so if Big was still alive to this day, do you think that Puff Daddy would be as successful as he is off of, like, because
No,
he's
he
very
wouldn't.
successful.
No, he wouldn't.
Hold on. He's very successful off of Big's passing. And you know, pretty much he's very successful off of Big personally, period. Do you think that Biggie would be running the whole Bad Boy label, or he would have had his own label?
His own shit.
Big already had his own shit. But you gotta understand, off of that second album, Big still owed another album. So no matter how successful he was, it would have made the company successful, bro.
Right.
That's just doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that Big wouldn't have did his own thing the way he did it, but just on his success alone, from the work that he put in, it was gonna make Homeboy. He already was rich.
I got a question.
Then you got to think, bro.
I'm sorry, guy.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
No, I heard that Big was about to get a multi-million deal for the Junior Mafia before he passed away. Is that true?
Repeat your question.
I heard Big was about to get a multi-million-dollar deal for Junior Mafia, a separate deal, a record label for Junior Mafia. Is that true?
And I said, I don't know, bro. I'm not a rapper, so you know, certain shit, you know, I might not have been privy to. He did, but he definitely was. I know for a fact that he was doing C's album.
I got a question. This OVO. You still talk to Miss Wallace, and if so, are you there still pushing Big legacy, or is she asking you?
I don't kind of understand that, homie.
I think he was
Hey, yo,
saying, like,
hey,
are you still in
yeah,
contact with Ms. Wallace?
yep.
See, and not because I don't want to, but bro, nigga been feeling guilty since Bad Boy got killed. Because I was supposed to watch over him. So, it's a situation, I see her, but it's like I feel bad. So,
Is she doing okay?
but yeah. But I always talk with his daughter and son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like his mom's, that I just feel so, that's a bad feeling, bro. When you can't, but I don't have no explanation for it.
I appreciate your answer, and sorry I hit that sore subject, bro. I didn't mean that.
Hey, yo, Gutter, what's good, man? It's SDOT, bro. Yo, you said that Biggie was a jokester, prankster. What was a joke or a prank, bro, that he did to you that this day, you could reflect on and that shit, gets you chuckling?
That nigga, Big is allergic to pecans. So I had a whole thing of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, butter pecan joint. Big and O, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? My other brother, Oli, rest in peace. I go to the store, yeah, we getting ready to watch Young Guns. I go to the store to get something else. When I come back, they done ate all my shits and left all the pecans in an empty container in the refrigerator.
Oh, wow.
So,
I'm dead.
I ain't find that human at the time, but they in there crying, laughing.
But did you do anything back? Did you do anything to get them back?
Yeah, probably so. I don't remember. I just be like, you remember more when the nigga get you.
Facts.
Right.
Man, if that's your man, you remember more. Like, you remember the times you got him, but you don't remember exactly, but you remember explicitly how he got you. Right. So,
Like, so his character, like, just being around him, I know he had his serious moments, but I know he was like fun to be around. It sounds like he was like fun to be around. He was that,
And Big was an intellectual too. So, we love like debating, sparring and shit, talking about shit. That's how my mother raised me.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So we'll have all type of debates and shit like that. But, it's that or joking. We gonna get deep or we gonna be joking.
What was one of those debates that he shared with you, if you could share with us, that he left embedded in you?
Now they used to always like, I stopped eating pork, all that shit early. You know what I'm saying? And Big still was busting down the Swizzle. Big was crushing that shit. Him and my man Rock, I ain't give a fuck. So niggas always, I used to be like, yo, bad bro, but it's like, and plus I'm not a Christian, so we used to have those little religious debates and shit like that. But half them shits turn into cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what Big had the type of lyrics, man, when he was always talking about the women and stuff and how he was flying and everything. Can you reflect on how he was with the women and how he used to pull it?
Even when Big was dead crack, this I'm saying before. This one really big had 2 pair of pants. He still had a way with girls. See, I was raised by females, so already I kind of know. I got 3 older sisters, so I kind of know if you could make them laugh, they more acceptable to talk to you. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So you ease,
what's up?
You ease them, make them comfortable to be around.
That's what's up.
Big used to be, little fat ass used to be smashing. Big was smashing, and I didn't know he was smashing.
So, how did that movie make you feel?
I didn't really watch it.
Oh, okay.
Because I know it's a movie. See, this, like all the joints. See, all right, you read. I didn't read about roles. It's a lot of historical movies that I've watched. You know what I'm saying? But then you read about it, and the shit in the movie, half that shit don't even exist in the movie. You know what I'm saying? They was accurate for the most part, but they gotta make shit action packed.
Right. Well, I know Little Kim felt some type of way because it kind of made her look some type of way. But as far as the whole Little Kim and Biggie thing, if you can speak on it, did Biggie pretty much write all her rhymes or all her verses?
No.
Okay. So she was solid. She was writing her own stuff. Now I know he helped her like in the beginning when she first started, right? Like for a little bit.
No. She was
No.
writing that. Now, mind you, I was in jail, but she was writing that first.
Mm.
And then Big did something for her. He
Right.
wasn't writing for her. He just did certain joints
Okay.
and helped her. Because more of that shit was more help than him actually sitting down and just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was that his personality, like the type of guy that always want to help and build?
Hell yeah. Like, it's fucked up when like we come from the situations we came from, and you around motherfuckers and you don't even know if you should. You know what I'm saying? You got to be guarded. You feel me? Because the music industry, bro, is worse in the streets. Niggas will shoot you with a pen and lock your ass up.
Now you know how like
That's real.
little brothers that be like annoying and shit like that, right? So was like Little C's that like annoying little brother that was always around with y'all? Or was he like cool, laid back, or
Sometimes he can get annoying. I mean, that's anybody that got a little brother, bro.
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like for Big was much closer to C's than anybody. You know what I'm saying? He had a, because when me and Rock was locked up, that was his little man that used to be with him all the time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was a time Big was, it was just Big and O. And then O got killed in 92. So I got locked up, Rock got locked up, O got killed. He out there for Dolo. It's few other dudes, but he don't have the people he feel the most comfortable with. Not saying he didn't have love and all that, but he had more of a comfort, you know what I'm saying, dealing with that.
Now, did everybody like on the team, on the whole Junior Mafia clique, did everybody like Little C's, or like was some people like kind of weary about him because he was so close to Big?
Bro, we was all family.
Okay. That's
Yo,
what's up.
we know that Biggie was classy when it came to bagging the ladies. Now, yo, who was the one lady that he bagged that you were like, oh shit, I can't believe this nigga bagged her?
I can't think of one. I mean, like, bro, you got to remember, I was locked up when Big ended up turning to a star. I was in prison. Like I told you, I came home November of 91 and got locked up March of 92 and didn't come home to December 95.
So can I ask, how did you hear the news that he passed?
Oh, I was in the Beacon. Dude banged on my cell door, on my wall, rather, and told me to turn on the radio. And I heard Ice-T on the radio.
For those that don't know who the Beacon is, I believe he's talking about Rikers Island.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah. I was on the island. I was Rikers Island, the Beacon. I was in 7 block.
One of the worst.
Did he ever talk to you about the beef, like with Tupac and everything?
Bro, it wasn't no beef for real.
To switch it up a little.
I knew it wasn't no beef when, like, I think Pac had said something or whatever in some interview. I was mad. I called him a bitch ass nigga. Big was like, yo, he ain't soft. And I'm like, yo, bad bro, fuck is you defending him for? That's when I knew, Big had genuine love for Bad Bro. Because anybody else, any, person that he would have been like, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever.
To switch it up a little, what is the best memory that you had with Biggie? Something that still makes you smile till today.
Shit, anyone that come up. I mean, whether we was fighting or anything, that's all I got left. You feel me? Like him, like my 2 best friends are dead.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that.
And both times I was in prison or in jail. One I was up north, and one I was on Rikers Island.
Yo, Gutta, what's good, bro? What's Jersey Dice? Salute, bro. You a legend in these New York streets, bro. For real. Like, I just want to ask you real quick, what's your favorite Big track, bro?
Damn, bro. I don't have one.
Got
I don't have a favorite one.
Love it all, right?
Yeah, I probably got like fucking 20, 25 favorite. You know what I mean?
You ain't alone on that one, bro.
So,
Salute, bro.
Do you got a particular favorite verse, maybe?
nah. All like it's especially on other people's shits. That's when I think he went even crazier. Cause I think he had more license to do, cause like this is where you gotta give Puff his props, because Puff was able to get Big to do shit that Big didn't really want to do. But Big saw, all right, if I'm gonna trust him enough that this song is gonna do what he said it's gonna do. And it did each time. Each time a joint came out that Big ain't like the beat or whatever, he ain't really like it, and Puff told him trust him, that shit was a hit.
Copy. How's your relationship with Puffy?
It's cool. I don't have no beef with nobody. Only thing, like, my whole shit is, just from me taking the losses I took and the losses I inflicted on people. You feel me?
So like today,
my whole shit is like, we got too many young dudes. Like, dudes is 14 killing other 14-year-olds, huh?
that's what I was about to ask you. So like today, like what are you doing inside the community to help the youth? Can you speak on that?
Yeah, I work for an organization called Drum. It's under BTTM. BTTM is Brownsfield Think Tank Matters, and Drum is Developing Righteous United Movements. I mean, I'm a violence interrupter, so we just go through the hood. I'm in Flatbush, in Brooklyn. We just go through the hood and try to stop little homies from doing shit to each other, and even the neutral people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just gang shit. It's just period. Because you got a lot of, like, New York is not as straight gang controlled as LA. You got dudes that's neutral and have an area, and they pushing a line that's even harder than the gang dudes. So we just trying to get all these young brothers, stop doing it to each other. We got a bigger problem, man. Same what them crackers did when your boy lost. They scaled up some shit. They scaled walls when they had stairs, bro. So they crazy. Excuse me.
And also, like, you got a clothing line that's out, right, too?
Yeah. Balogun Clothing Company. I mean, that's my name. It's basically a general. And Yoruba means it's Baba Logun, which means father at war or father of war. You can get it on balogunclothing.com.
Got you. Man, anybody got any other questions? We definitely appreciate you coming through the platform and speaking with us. Anybody else got any questions?
Excuse me.
I do. I had one question. Hi, this Niani. I don't know if you know anything about it or how true it is, but I just wanted to know about the story with him and D-Rock. Was that true about him taking a charge for Biggie when they were childhood friends?
I mean, shit, Big was like 19, eh? Yeah. Nah. Well, I wasn't there. So, but Big basically said, yo, they both took the, because this is the thing. This is how they was doing in New York. Because they found the gun under a crate. They was sitting up. Big brought the burner down. But how it goes is they found the burn. They didn't find the burn on either one of them. So they basically, it's like, one of y'all gonna take this case. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
And Big knew it was his shit, but Rock knew Big. Like, I think Big was signed by then. I'm not sure. If he wasn't signed, he was getting rid. I think he was signed to I think it was Uptown at the time. He signed to Uptown before they fired Puff. Puff took him with him.
I have another question, if you don't mind. If you were home, would you have advised him, because of everything that was going on, a little bit of back and forth, would you have advised him against going to LA, or would you have just gone with him?
I was supposed to go. I got locked up on a parole violation. I got locked up February 5th.
Wow.
I think they went the next week. They flew out the next week and stayed out there like a month and some change.
Do you ever think like that parole violation saved your life?
Hmm?
Do you feel like that parole violation might have saved your life because you could have been in the car with him, or do you ever?
Would have been in the car.
Right. Yo, what you listening to today, bro? Like, what's in the tape deck today? Who you listening to as far as artists?
What new artists?
Right.
I can't really do the drill thing. Even though some of them is nice, they wild. I'm not smoking on nothing. Dudes we talking about smoking on dead, like that's the easiest way to get killed.
I got a question. Do you think these rappers today would be here if Biggie was still alive?
Bro, everything changes. I'm not gonna say they wasn't gonna be here. Everything changed. Bro, when I was in the feds, a dude told me that he felt, and this is in his heart, is you couldn't, he felt Gucci was better than Jadakiss. But homie, that's a perspective. You see what I'm saying? Gucci talking to his soul, because he's from where Gucci from. He probably don't understand half the shit Kiss talk about on the street level that a dude from up here would, really understand. You feel me? So it's all perspective.
Facts.
Yo, peace, Gutta. What's happening? This Dame from Houston.
Peace.
I used to live. Actually, I did 10 years in New York City. I did 10 years in New York City, and I ended up doing 2 up north while I was up there. So I kind of got the perspective, even with Jadakiss, when Jadakiss talked it up north talk, when he started talking about on the go back and all of that extra stuff.
Yeah.
I started catching, like after all of that, I started catching, even living in Flatbush. When I first moved to Flatbush in 2010, and my mother, I remember being on the phone with my mom, and she was talking about, why you move up there? People die up there. And I'm literally on the phone telling her, like, people die everywhere. And right on Flatbush in Lenox, somebody got shot while I was on the phone with her. But man, just in the perspective of touching that world, the music world, when I first moved there, I recorded in Quad right at the elevator, going through the elevator where Pac got shot, and then recording at Daddy's house. And how he still got that little studio set up with big stuff up in there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And bro, that shit was so nostalgic. And I ended up being over there at Rock Nation. The only person that I compare Biggie with is Hove. I think I'm personally a Hove fan, but I love Big as well too. The storytelling crafted a lot in me, and it's what made me stay in New York City. But on a lighter note, man, how did you feel when he mentioned you about kidnapping kids, bro?
Oh no, I can talk for like 2-3 weeks.
Huh?
No,
Yo,
I
you was like a super villain, bro.
I was tight. I gotta think about it, bro. I just came up north. So
yeah. Your mind frame is different.
Yeah, that somebody's gonna really be thinking I'm on cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm raping little, I'm a pedophile. I'm like, yo, bro. Like, so, but
yeah.
Crazy is we didn't talk, but together all day, I lived in the crib.
Yeah.
So, like, he go to the studio, I'm in the car. This nigga still pass me an L. I'm just not talking. You know what I'm saying? It was it's a strange, like, it's like you and your brother, you gonna be y'all everywhere together, but you just ain't fucking with him. I'm fucking with you, but I'm not fucking with you. Nothing like we gonna do everything else, but personally, nah, I ain't fucking with you.
Nobody
Yeah,
else.
I know he done it just to paint that picture of it being monstrous on his side. You know what I mean? So from a hip hop historian, you know, I definitely I didn't go I understood it as I got older. You get what I'm saying?
That's
So
this.
yeah. But peace, God. I was just hollering about it.
Nah. I'm joking, bro. I ain't mad at all. I mean, shit, it's done. It was done then. I couldn't do nothing. The nigga still was gonna say what he said. But yeah, but man, y'all ain't got no more questions. I gotta take it down, man.
Yo, we appreciate you stopping through, bro. Shout out C Gutta. If they want to reach you, like, and get your clothing, do they follow you on Instagram? You want to shout out your Instagram?
Yeah, Real Mafia C Gutta. Yeah, the link to the clothing line is in the bio. Or you can go to my business page, Barlow Goon Clothing.
Big salute to you.
Yeah, salute to you, man.